Welcome back to the channel. Will here with Garage Gym Guru in the Living Tent Strength Garage for another product review. Well, this time we're going to do something different. I've got an old product and I've got a new product. The new product is the Rogue Monster Bench. It does have the standard pad, and the bench that I'm sitting on is a bench I've had for quite a long time now, and that's the adjustable bench by Rogue Fitness as well. That goes into an incline and also into a flat bench. So in this video, we're gonna go over why I have two benches, why I decided to go this way and not get the Thompson Fat Pad or the regular Fat Pad. And then we're gonna look up and down both of these things and give you a really good idea whether or not this is something that you're interested in. Thanks again for joining me. Stay tuned. Alright guys, as you can see, I have both benches standing up, and if you have the adjustable bench, unless you have that extra piece that allows you to stand up, it does not. But I'm going to go over that with you guys. But first I want to go into why I have two benches in my gym. Why would somebody want two benches? Well, there's many different reasons. If you are a professional, let's say you're a professional power lifter or you do certain kind of competitions, you might want an actual flat bench, and most likely you're going to go with a Thompson Fat Pad or a regular Fat Pad from Rogue on that bench. I don't do that, so I didn't need it, and I'm going to go over why. So that's why some people might want an extra bench inside of their gym, because they want a dedicated flat bench. For me, the reason why it's something for you guys to think about is accessibility. Now, I like to do a lot of supersets and drop sets in my workout, okay? So with me, for supersets, having one bench is become a real pain in the ass. Because what I would like to do is I would like to do, let's say, flat bench on the rack back here with the barbell, and then I want to be able to jump over to my dumbbell rack and be able to do maybe some chest flies right afterwards. And unless I have two benches, I have to lift this heavy ass bench up and move it over. Some might say that doesn't sound like that big of a deal, but when you're in the middle of your workout, you want to make sure you're most efficient as possible. So having two benches makes that possible. And if I'm going to go with a bench, I'm going to go with Rogue, nothing wrong with other companies, and I'm going to go with the Monster Y because I know how well built these things are. So that is the main reason why I have two benches inside my gym. I used to have the old version of the Monster Bench that actually had the feet on the front as well. And it was a little bit of a pain in the butt to move around the gym. Why? Because there was no wheels on it. This has wheels, which we'll go over. So that's the reason why I got it, just so you guys something to think about. And now we're gonna go over the benches in general, and we're gonna start, of course, with this bad boy right here. All right, guys, so we're gonna start with the Monster Utility Bench 2.0. Now, like I said, I had the old version, and it was a real pain to move around because there were no wheels. Luckily, they fixed the problem with this, but that doesn't mean it's perfect. So let's go over this bench next, this one right here. Now, understand before I go over this top to bottom like I always do, there are some extra things I put on here. All the red that you see, that's just me. I did that. You'll see it on the other bench as well. You can see it all around my gym. But let's go ahead and go. All right, guys, starting over here at the beginning or where your feet go, like I said, it does not come red. That's just an end cap that comes in. As you can see, I just painted that red because I like it. Now, as far as this goes, like I said, I have the standard flat bench. I did not get the Thompson, as you can see, or the Fat Pad. For me personally, I've had it before. It is fantastic. I don't need it though, so I didn't get it. So what we have here though is they have it come down where you have the handle, like I'm sure you've seen on other videos. But I went with the standard black. I like it. I don't need the knurled grip, although I think it looks great. Just not something I needed to spend extra money on. All right. coming across. Now, if anybody wants to know how I get this red, I actually use vinyl. You can go into Michael's or some kind of store like that. You can buy red vinyl and you just tape it on the back there and it looks awesome. All right, so it does come in a lot of pieces, which you guys will see in this video, and you just have to put the bolts in. It's very, very simple to put together. It has 1 foot here, and as you guys get into the back of it, obviously where the wheels are, 2 big feet. As you can see there. Now it stands up, and that's where it stands up, okay? With the wheels and also that end cap, that's how it will stand up. It's a very solid bench, but here's something that I've noticed that I'm going to show you guys. And the old one did not do this because it actually had feet in the front as well. But this moves a little bit. So let's go ahead and turn this around. I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. As I sit here on this bench, as you can see, watch what happens when I rock back and forth. Scratch shot, sorry about that. That's not a good thing. Now, it's not horrible. I don't think it's going to be a problem. But what happens is when you're adjusting yourself on your bench, you're going to move your ass a little bit. When you do that, because of this 1 footprint here, it rocks back and forth a little bit. Now, when you're laying down, it does not do that. You don't have that option, that problem whatsoever. So it's not that big of a deal, but I do want to make back to looking it over, back, front to back, and all the way around. I want to just make sure I give you a really good view of it. It's a nice looking bench, all right? No issues when it came in, no scratches, no problems. Everything went and assembled really nice and easy. It's not a hard bench to put together whatsoever. Let's get into the adjustable bench. Now, something that I do want to show you with this thing is a beast. I've had this for years. As you can see, that's where my head goes all the time, and I've wiped that off multiple times. This thing actually came all put together, which is great. It is adjustable. I'm going to show you guys right here. I'm sure most of you guys already have this or you've seen videos on it, but it will go straight up and down, which is nice. Okay, there's a handle here. You're able to lift it up and move it on the wheels. Has a set of wheels in the back. Like I said, this thing I've had for years now and it's held up fantastic. This is the piece right here that I bought for it. This allows it to stand up. Does it stand up perfect? No, but it stands up okay. It won't fall on you. But when you go ahead and you stand it up, this is gonna move. Now, the reason why I had such a big deal with this rocking back and forth and why I thought it was odd was because this is kind of built the same way, but it doesn't do that at all, which I'm going to show you once again. So now we're on this bench instead. As you can see, it's the adjustable bench. You guys can see it there. I'm rocking back and forth. There's no movement in the bench. Doesn't move. This thing is solid. If you're looking for an adjustable bench, this is the one to go to. No, it's expensive. I know you probably can find other benches on other websites, other companies, but this one is rock solid. Look up any video of anybody having one of these things. I guarantee you, I shouldn't say that, but I can almost guarantee you that they're not gonna have anything bad to say about it. Overall, with both of these benches, they are both 17.5 inches high. Now, you can get from Rogue the shorty, and depending on what size you get, the shorty or the standard, and what size pad you get is gonna change exactly how high this bench is. I went with the regular standard one because of the fact that I got the standard pad and I wanted it to be the same height as this bench. That way, when I'm setting up my spotter arms, my monoliths, or my dumbbell rack, I know exactly where everything has to be as far as what number, so that way everything's in the perfect alignment when I do bench pressing or shoulder presses, whatever that is. Little sneak peek of something that's going to be coming, a review on that bad boy right there. Anyway, back to this. So this is how both benches look. Very heavy duty on this one. You will feel it when you move it. It's very heavy, but I will tell you this one is not. This is not heavy at all. It's very easy to move around. It's a lot lighter than the old version. So if you do have the old version, this one's a lot lighter. Plus it has the wheels that moves around your gym nice and smooth. This one feels like a baby compared to this, but I do suggest both. All right, so in conclusion, I would go with either one of these. That's my opinion. I'm not gonna give you guys a ton of details on these things because all I have to do is go on Rogue Fitness and look it up. Ultimately, if you're watching one of these videos, it's not because you want all the little details, because if you look at Rogue, they're gonna give you all the details as far as the weight, the length, everything on these. What you wanna know is it worth buying, right? You want somebody to show you video of the whole thing and tell you in a personal way if the product is worth buying at all. Right, that's what you want, because if you go on Rogue, of course they're going to say it's worth buying. My personal opinion, both of these benches are worth buying. If you're looking for an adjustable bench, they have this option, or they also have the option that has the foot piece that you can buy for a little more money. They also have another option to where it has the little pin in it, and you can bring it up and down. I like this one, for me personally. It's nice and stable. It's nice and easy to lift it up and put it back down with no issues whatsoever. The one that I'm sitting on right now, the brand new bench, I would also suggest this bench. I think it's fantastic. I love having two benches, and if you're gonna get a flat bench, don't go cheap. Find one that is really good. I don't care what company that you're gonna go with, just make sure it's a top level kind of flat bench, because your safety is the most important, and if you're on a piece of crap and you're lifting heavy weight, you might end up feeling that weight on top of you. So guys, if you have any questions or anything like that, please leave a comment, ask me, I will get back to you. And please share, like this video, whatever it takes to get these videos out there. Send these videos to your friends so they can subscribe to the channel as well. And I truly, truly appreciate it. And remember guys, anytime that life is kicking you in the ass, just do what I always say. Just live like a 10 and do your best. Thanks guys.